every time I get a trans TikTok, or hey, if I clock someone in public, like, I want to say something so bad. Like, I want to say something, I want to, okay, like, I want to, I don't have, that's not true, I have trans friends, but, like, I don't have enough trans friends. I want more. And is that so selfish? Like, okay, but, like, there are so many things that only trans people go through, bro. Like, I can talk about it all day with my friends if I wanted to, but at the end of the day, they don't get it because they didn't live it. Like, it's so different when you talk to a trans person, and the trans people that know, they know. Like, you know. It's, like, I'm dying to talk to someone about this stuff, bro. It's deep shit. It's deep shit. Like, I talk about it a little bit with my friend. They're helping me make the Zora Armor cosplay. But they're technically non-binary, which is trans still, but I don't know. They're kind of iffy about it. I don't know. I'm not them. I don't really know. Do I listen to them, but also do I forget? Yes. That makes me sound like a bad friend. I'm sorry. But yeah. Like, in public, it's like, I can't say anything. Because in public, who am I? Who am I? Okay? Unless I open my mouth, I literally just look like a white guy. And is that my fault? Yes. But I do that on purpose. I do that on purpose to an extent. Like, to an extent. Okay? To an extent. Because I'd rather just look like an NPC in a background character than, like, to ask for attention. Like, I don't want any attention. But, like, I wish my brothers and sisters knew that I was one of them, like, in public. Guys, am I clockable? I think you could maybe look at me and say that, oh, that's a gay. Like, he's gay. But I don't know if you could clock me as trans in public without me opening my mouth. Okay? Without me talking, I think maybe with the piercings now, it's maybe more obvious. I hope it is. Like, but also, like, what are you to say? Because there have been many instances when I worked at the front end, when I was a cashier. Not many instances, but instances where, like, girl, I know who you are. Boy, I know what you are. I know what you are. But how do I say, I'm trans too? Hey, while there's 25 old ladies waiting behind you, probably all homophobic and transphobic, I'm trans too. How do I say that? Can't say that, okay? Because then I just clock the fuck out of them. I just clocked them, okay? And they're gonna be all insecure about it now. When I really just wanted to... They're not gonna see it that way, because I wouldn't see it that way. I would have left the store being like, damn, they knew immediately. That's what I would know. That's what I would think. So I can't say that. And then what do I say online? Because, like, I've said this before, I don't comment often. Okay? So, like, if there's, like, an underground trans TikTok and they're, like, being sad, I want to lift them up without bragging. Like, I want to, like, because, I would say, I don't know, actually. I don't know what I'd say. I would say that I'm, like, mid-transition. I would say, if not, like, 3/4 full of my transition, like, something like that. Maybe, like, 3/5 through my transition. I want to get top surgery, and I would like to lose more weight and build muscle at some point in my life. But that's all I have left on my transition checklist. But people who are more early on in their transition, like, I know it's dark and I know it's sad, like, and I want to lift them up, but, like, I don't know, it feels harder to convey that over just a comment, especially on TikTok, because it, like, cuts you off. You can only say so many words on TikTok. Like, so yeah, I just feel bad. Oh. And I never know what to say, but like I want to connect and mingle with my community, okay? Yeah. And my trans friends that I do have, I think I have like I knew 2 other trans girls that were in my school, but they were in the year above me, so they graduated now. I'm graduating this year, so I don't see them anymore because they went to college. So they like, you know, got an education. They're like moving up in the world. So I don't see them anymore, and I never really knew them that well anyway. I just knew them in passing. Like I just knew that. But one of them I actually worked with, and they were really nice. She was really nice. So I know them, and then I know 2 trans kids that are a junior now, like a year under me, and a trans girl and a trans guy. And they're very nice. I only have French with them though. I don't really talk to them that much outside of school. And I'm also never in French, so I don't really see them often. Why am I never in French? I hate that class. I hate that class because of the teacher. I would have much more fun with them if the teacher wasn't a fucking asshole. So strict for no reason, bro. Ugh. This isn't about French class, okay? And so maybe I'm lying and I have a bunch of trans friends. Okay, but like I feel like other people have more. So like, okay, so I've seen a bunch of trans people, not a bunch. Like I say a bunch, but like one feels like, like, you know what I mean? Like it's a rare occurrence, and I'm like, you know, whatever. I have seen trans people in the wild, okay, and I'm like, there's an old friend of mine. I think she's a year under me too. That in my sophomore year, she was a freshman. We had gym together, and we like just got along. And at that time, I was still using the girls' locker room. Okay, was I was socially transitioned, but like I wasn't on T yet, and I didn't feel comfortable in the men's locker room. And I had one of my friends; she was a girl, so I just went in the girls' locker room. Okay. But anyway, I met her, and she was really nice. And I saw her once when I was still working cashier. She came in with her boyfriend. And I clocked him immediately. Okay? Did I say nothing? Did I say anything? No. But I knew. And I honestly couldn't tell if they were like siblings or if they were dating at first. Do they look anything alike? Not really. But like, I was like, yes. I taught my sister right. I did. I love her. She's so nice. Carmen, another friend of mine. Okay, this is gonna make me sound like I have a lot of friends, but like really, like I say friends, but like there's only 2 people in this world that I actually consider my friends. Like, okay, like, but like these are my friends. These are my friends. You know what I mean? Like that. Carmen, one of my coworkers, she works in the front end still. I don't work there anymore, so we were friends when we became friends up there, but I work in the bakery now. She like came by with her girlfriend once to the bakery to say hi and scare me. Okay, I almost had a heart attack. Didn't know she was there. And no, we just talked a little. And I mean, I saw her girl. That was my first time like seeing her girlfriend like face to face. I've seen pictures of her and I know about her, but like, yeah, Carmen's also an interesting individual. I love her though. I mean, yeah, she's my friend. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, so that happened, and then like the next day or a couple days after our French class, I sit right next to Carmen, and she was like bragging to me about like after I left, like I told my girlfriend like him trans, and she was like, "What? No way! I don't believe you." And I was like, you know how to hype me up. Like, stop. Like, I appreciate it. The only thing I think for me to be clocked, this TV's gonna drive me crazy. I think the only way for me to be clocked is first you gotta be examining me. You've gotta be like freaking binoculars, okay? You gotta be like looking for a bulge. I feel like to really clock me down, like to be certain. I feel like maybe, okay? I can't see, like, you know what I mean? Because I wear NPC clothes, bro. I wear the same brown pants every day, and I switch the top. Okay? Okay? Is that okay? Okay? Like, I don't wear anything extravagant, and I don't want to. I don't want to, okay? But then I feel boring and normal compared to, like, other, like, queer friends, like... Then I feel out of place with the queers, and I also feel out of place with, like, you know, not queers, or just like normal regular people. I'm sorry to say that, but like with my two best friends, like I feel like not like an odd one out because we're all friends, like, but like they don't know how deep my freak goes. I feel like I'm too, this is gonna be like a strong term, but like, just catch the vibe, okay? I'm too like mentally unstable for them, but I'm also too like stable for the queer community. Am I stereotyping heavily? Yes, and I'm sorry. And this video is actually longer than I intended it to be. Interesting. Right. Yeah. But I'm happy with my transition. I am. And honestly, I've been saying this to myself recently, like, sometimes I forget that I'm trans. Sometimes I do, and then as soon as I remember that I forget, I remember that I'm trans. Like, sometimes I forget the weight of that fact. You know what I mean? Like, because I see my own body every day, and I just know who I am. So I don't, and the clicking in the background is this, okay? So I don't want you to be suspicious back there, okay? And I'll stop. What was I saying? Yeah, like, I'm at the point where I'm just so, not so happy, like, I'm not happy with my body, but, like, I've accepted it for what it is right now, and I'm gonna fix that in the future. That's all I can do. The way I lose my train of thought, like, is crazy. Oh. But yeah, like, sometimes I, like, and there's just some things that, like, remind me that I'm trans. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to like, say it. I don't know. Like, just some things that I'm asked at work, because all the people I work with are, like, much older than me. Like, we're talking, like, 35 and up. Like, all my coworkers are adults, okay? Like, they ask me questions that, like, they're just so generic that, like, I could never give them my real answer. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm gay, I'm trans. Like, that's just not how it is these days. I don't know, like, my only two best friends are girls. And when I tell them that, well, when I tell them I only have two friends, that makes me look lonely, antisocial. And then I say that they're only girls. That's kind of a clockable thing to be like, gay or freak. But like, if you know me, I'm gay. I feel like that gives away that I'm gay. But like, there's just some things that, like, I don't know. If you know, I know. If you know, you know. I can't be hung up on this anymore. I'm gonna actually fry my brain trying to explain it. Like, I can't. And then there's just some people, you can't tell them because they'll just look at you different, or they'll just not like it. And it's just something, it's just better left unsaid. Just better left unsaid. But it is not. But also at the same time, when I go throughout life, I don't see gender anymore in myself. Like, yes, I want people to use he, him pronouns on me, but like, I just feel like myself. You know what I mean? Like, for a very long time, it's like battling just gender all the time. Like, constantly reminding yourself, I am a guy, and blah blah blah, I'm not a girl, and all that. And it's just like, you lose yourself when you're in public, I feel like, because you're so busy fighting that and worrying about that you're not able to be yourself and just, so it's very nice to just be at that point where I can just be myself and I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's very very nice. You can let your guard down and it's just nice. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, like I said, I still have to like censor myself when it comes to saying some things about myself, but like but at least I can just go about life now, you know what I mean? Like, at least I feel at peace in public, It's crazy feeling, like, and I've tried to find like suitable analogies, like, to describe the people who don't have gender dysphoria, who aren't trans, like what it feels like, what the experience is like, and every experience is different, so maybe mine is not like yours or, another trans person's, but it's just a very unique experience, like, it truly is, like, and it's not easy. I think I have had it very easy compared to other people, and I'm very, very grateful for that, very thankful for that. Like, my situation could have been so much worse, and I'm so happy it wasn't, and my heart goes out to all the people whose situation is worse. And that's why I want to say something to other trans people when I see them, like, So we've come full circle in this video, a little bit. I love talking about trans stuff, though. I do. It's a very deep thing, and it's a very politicized thing right now. But, yeah. I love smiling awkwardly. Melatonin's kicking in, and I don't know if I can fit in a fic tonight. Alright, let me just squeeze this in at the end, okay? I gotta say this. Sometimes I find such a good fic. Like, sometimes I can just tell at the beginning this shit's gonna be good. And I get so excited. I get so wrapped up in, like, I have no idea this is gonna go. The writing's beautiful. I can't take it anymore. Like, I know this fic is so good, and I didn't even finish it, okay? I get so wrapped up in it, like, and then, like, I know it's so good, and so I want to savor the fic, so I, like, procrastinate reading it because I don't want it to be over soon, so then I end up not reading it at all, actually. Hey, if anybody else experiences that, let me know, okay? I feel like I might be alone there. But I'm hopefully gonna get some more in right now. I've found a new one. It's only one chapter, but it's 40,000 words long. So, we could have broken that up a little, I feel like, but no. Okay. But yeah, that's hopefully the plan. Share, if you are a trans person watching this, share whatever you need to, okay? I love reading about it. I'm always here to support anyone. But like I said, trans people always have a home here. Okay, of course. Good night.